Hey, Turkey Day! What is up, everyone? I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a drawing. It's art vlog day 5. For what it's worth, I don't know what that means really. It just means kind of like, hey, here I am. I'm going to be doing some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I think what I might do is I might just kind of fill up this area with some eyes or something. And I got this area of like this old drawing I did. And, yeah, I must have been really angry. I must have been really angry when I was drawing. Must have been like, I must have had some issues. I don't know. When I drew this when I was like a little kid. Not a little kid. Obviously, if I was a little kid, that'd be kind of weird. Son, can we talk to you about something? We noticed that you're drawing a lot of angry faces. Do we need to know? Is there something you need to tell us? I'm so angry, Dad. Leave me alone. You shut the door on them, you know. No. I don't know what was the cause of that. Maybe I was older and maybe I had a girlfriend or something and she broke up with me or something. I'm kidding. I never had a girlfriend in my life. No. So I hope you're doing well on this fantastic Thanksgiving Day. My knee-jerk response or my initial thought to doing a video on Thanksgiving is to do like some generic turkey thing. But I'm like, nah, I don't want to draw a turkey or anything like that. Like, you know, I thought about like drawing you could draw like a turkey leg, you know. You could draw a little turkey leg with or it could be a piece of chicken. It could be a piece of chicken or a turkey leg with that's I don't know how to draw cartoons. That's slightly thrilled to be alive. I don't know. But I digress. I'm everywhere today. So today is the 8th day, and that is awesome. I've done 8 solid days of drawing, and that is cause for celebration. And guess what? Maybe to celebrate, let's draw again tomorrow. How about that? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I got nothing to talk about today. Just boring, just a bunch of uhs and ah, e, ooh, ah. Let's go draw a cloud, like a happy cloud right here. And we're gonna draw a little happy cloud. For those that have been watching these videos, you know that I like to draw little clouds in certain areas. But I think that might change. I think the reason why I'm drawing clouds right now is because I'm using an old sketchbook to do these, to practice in. And I have all this like space in here. And the only way that I can fill up the space is outside of like drawing a bunch of eyes and mouths is to draw like clouds. I don't know why I'm drawing clouds. Don't ask me. Please don't do it. I don't have any logical explanation for it. All I can say is at the end of the day, I'll be pretty good at drawing cartoon style clouds. And that, I guess that's cause for celebration, whatever that may be. I don't know. But you know, drawing cartoon style clouds is where it's at right now. All the kids love it. They love cartoons. They love clouds. They like to look up in the sky and see floating clouds and make up shapes and say, this looks like a dog. This looks like a car. This is a blimp. And then you're like, that is a real blimp. No, it's not. Oh, it's landing on top of me. Ah, get it off. You know, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, man. I'm a little overexcited. I'm trying to put... It's like weird when you're on these YouTube on any, you do like a YouTube or any platform. They're always like you have to put like this. You don't have to do this. And I'd rather be like this. I'd rather the silliness be organic than like forced. And a lot of these influencers on these platforms, I mean, you just feel like they're just, it's all a facade. It's all this. It's all a farce. This isn't the real you. You do not act like this 24/7. Come on. You're a jokester. You're tricking me. Like every video thumbnail is of a person like surprised with their hands on their face, like, oh my gosh, I'm super surprised that this is happening, even though that I completely wrote the script for this video. I am surprised anyway. Or they're always staring slightly to the sky. You know, they're all like staring slightly to the sky with their mouth open, like they're like surprised. Ah, I'm staring at the sky. I'm looking at the sun. My eyes are burning. You know, and I'm like, man, come on. And I fall for it too, man. I'm not immune to it. I fall for it. I'm like, oh, well, I wonder what this video is all about. This person certainly looks surprised. This is intriguing, you know. I'm like, oh man, clickbait, you got me. Darn it. I can't believe it. Well, that was 5 minutes of my life gone. I'm like, I can't believe I kept watching for 5 minutes. That's how I feel about TikTok, you know. Like I just they hook, line, and sinker. They get me every time. Like, you totally got me. You got me. You got me today. I can't believe it. And YouTube and TikTok, they're like your best friend, and they pull a joke on you, and you're like, oh, you got me in TikTok, and YouTube's like, yeah, I got you. Oh, every time it happens, and like, I know, YouTube and TikTok, you get me every time. Without fail, I always fall for it with those silly little thumbnails that kind of pertain to the video, but like, come on, you're not really that excited. You know, or they're always smiling. And I can't smile. I look so silly smiling. Like I try smiling, and in my head, I feel like this feels weird. It's almost like you ever see those photos, family photos where like your sister or your brother or like whoever, your mother or whoever it is smiling, but you can also see you can see by their eyes that they look like they don't want to be there, or they're really uncomfortable. So like, it's an uncomfortable smile. It's not like, wow, this person has a genuinely good smile. It's more like, this person looks like they're about to fart or something, you know? They don't look normal. That's not a normal smile. It's like, quit making that face. I don't know how to make another face. And I'm sorry, I've had a lot of coffee today. I've had too much coffee. But it's just like, I don't know how to smile. And so I would never be good at doing those smiling faces. I might be able to do like a face where I'm like surprised to be in a thumbnail, you know? Is that why they're always like with their mouth open? You know, they're like, oh, I'm surprised. Well, anyways, today I was supposed to draw Squirtle. I was supposed to work on Squirtle today. I was supposed to draw a little bit of Squirtle. Because I'm practicing for an art contest. No, I'm practicing. I need to do a little bit of practicing for my art request. And so typically what I do is I like to do studies before I do that. But I don't know if I'm going to get to that today. So we'll see. We'll do a little bit of a quick little Squirtle. See if I can get a quick little Squirtle in, and we might be done. Who knows? But I don't think I'm going to get it done. I think this video might be about 15 minutes. I have about 15 minutes more time to work on it. Or I have about 5 minutes more. I don't know how much time I have left. Don't do it. Whatever it is, if you're going to go in the comment section and say, dude, what are you talking about? Listen. Creating a video and throwing yourself out there is is one of the most not like challenging or toughest things, but it is a psychological thing that you have to build up. It's you have to build it like this, having like no fear of making mistakes, especially if you're like me and you're going to be the person that doesn't edit the video, who doesn't edit the video, and because you're not editing the video, there's these all the mistakes and errors, and all of it is blessed upon the world to criticize and make fun of. But listen, I'm above being made fun of now. Like I've middle school was rough for me. How about that? The middle school was rough for me. Middle school was very rough for me. So I have a thick, callous skin for a criticism, because it probably wasn't as rough as excuse me, as it could have been, because there wasn't this thing called internet bullying, but I'm pretty sure if there was, I would be bullied. Yep, I would have been bullied. It's weird, man. Middle schoolers are not evil, but man, they're ferocious. They're so mean. Or maybe they've gotten better. I think maybe they've gotten better, but in my time, middle schoolers, like, appearances were everything, you really had to fit in, and if you didn't fit in, you really didn't fit in, you know what I'm saying? you're like, who is this guy? Let's put it this way. I was playing Magic before it was like a really big deal, So I got a bunch of old Magic cards apparently, and they might be worth something. I don't know. They might be worth something because those things have popped off, man. They have popped off. I don't know. I think I'm going to struggle with Squirtle's eyes. What I probably should have done is I probably should have. This is what you have to do when you're drawing sometimes. When you're drawing characters you don't know of, you got to reverse engineer it a little bit, and think about it in different contexts. This drawing, I want to erase all this. I want to erase it. That's what I want to do. But you have to reverse engineer it and think about like what you should have done differently. So like with Squirtle, I probably should have done something like this, made it like an ovally shape, because he's kind of an oval shape, but it's a little more rounded than that. But I should have made like some guidelines on the face first to kind of give an idea where things are at, because right now it feels like I'm not going to get his eye in there correctly. It's going to look weird to me. But then when you're drawing characters like this, everything's going to look weird to you. It's all weird to me. Like this is a character that's supposed to be a turtle, but it's not. You can't decide. And it says its name. Pokemon, all they do is say their name. What's with that? What's with that, really? Like, what is with Pokemon just saying Squirtle, Squirtle, Charmander, Charmander, What do you... Can't you... That'd be like, okay, I'm going to call my dogs... Dogs are no longer called dogs. They're called bark or woof. Because that's what they do. They're like, or cats are no longer called cats. They're called meows. That's what it's... Because that's, if we're going to go by that metric, right? We're going to go by that way. Like, they're not called dogs. They're called roughs. Because that's what they do. They rough. All right. Anyways, I think I'm getting close to the end of this video. Oh yeah. I'm getting close. It's about 50. We're about 15 minutes. This is a 15-minute video. This is a short little video. Kind of dropping by and saying, hey, look, I did my drawing for the day. I did some drawing. I did some eyes. I did the cloud. I drew a little bit of a Squirtle, and we had a little bit of fun along the process, along the way. And that's all you can really, that's all you can go. That's all that matters, really. Anyways, I just want to say I'm going to continue working on this Squirtle for a little bit longer, but I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You stay classy, friends, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Really do appreciate you. Thank you. Cheers.